The politics of reality is service. And that's what I've asked you all these years to do. But other people criticize us today, they say our weakness. Perception can manipulate reality and mislead people. That is why the success of any political movement rests with maintaining the truth, real truth, not perception. The NKRA is an effort trying to make sure that if you got weaknesses, let us tackle it. And the way Muhammad Perdana Menteri kita brought about changes, because our development is getting very big, because our development is getting more complicated, because there are certain things we got to tackle. The problem are much bigger, they are new. We go through laboratories of studies. We chart out the way we can remedy all these things. We put our priorities to say, okay, we want to have NKRA program. Under an NKRA program, what we have? When we Sarawak can tell the Prime Minister, look, Sarawak is far behind in terms of the adequacy of infrastructure. Not because the federal government is no good, no. Sarawak is far too big. Nearly a third of the whole Malaysia is Sarawak. But the population of Sarawak is not even one. The population of Sarawak is about 10%. How can the government give 1/3 of its budget to 10% of the people? I'm sure the Peninsula people will not be very happy with that. They also need some development, right? So we've got to be fair, be patient. But when we have enough money, we tell the Prime Minister, we need more rural roads. We cannot industrialize. We cannot improve even our education, rural schools. If there's not enough water, clean water, there is not enough electricity. So, the Prime Minister, instead of waiting for the 10th Malaysia Plan, he said, NKRA program, I give you 5.2 billions. 5.2 billions to add within 3 years 750 kilometers of road, rural road, to upgrade our electricity supply to 95%. Cannot do 100% yet, but there are areas so difficult. And to upgrade our water supply to 90%. These are good things. You must appreciate. You must appreciate the gesture and the special attention that the Prime Minister gives to Sarawak and Sabah. Because we need to catch up, not because we are neglected. NKRA program and these 3 items, rural road, rural electricity, and rural water supply. All these are special problems of Sarawak, and he has regarded it as a catch-up program. I would say, only in the spirit of Barisan Nasional can we have that kind of understanding. Right? Suruh yang pakai ini, orang komplain sana sini, minta 5 billion, 1 billion pun susah dapat. Betul tak? Why? We get it because the power of persuasion, because a good case, because we share the same ideals with the Prime Minister. That is why. Without that kind of relationship or federation, we have a lot of problems. Look what happened to the states that are not going to be under Barisan Nasional. di opposition mesti kena diskriminasi. Tidak. Kalau you ajar orang marah, pekik, menyumpah kerajaan, orang itu tidak akan mau belajar mengenai apa dasar kerajaan. Jauh sekali mau menggunakan dasar kerajaan itu untuk menolong diri mereka. Dalam the sophistication of economy, bila ekonomi kita sudah menjadi sangat canggih, kalau kita yang berkehendak kepada pertolongan daripada dasar ekonomi tidak mau kerja dengan pemerintah, kalau kita tidak mau mempelajari apa dasar kerajaan yang kita benci, kita tidak akan dapat untung daripada dasar kerajaan. Kita tidak diskriminasi sesiapa. Siapa yang mengikut pihak pembangkang dan tidak ada kepercayaan kepada kerajaan, mereka akan ketinggalan dalam soal pembangunan. Bukan kerana kita menepi mereka, tidak. Kerana mereka sendiri menyingkir diri daripada dasar yang baik, menyingkir diri daripada usaha kerajaan Barisan Nasional, mau menolong rakyat. Betul tidak? You can't curse people, you can't instigate people and think that they will work with the government of the opposite party. And that is why I can tell you, states like Kelantan and other states under opposition will be left behind. And jauh sekali, seperti dia kata, mereka akan dapat bawa naik semua negeri dia. We have a 100 days special program. Saya tak pakai komen. Kali cakap hari ini. The net result is the 100 days program will get our country bankrupt within less than 5 years. You want to have? You think you can progress with a bankrupt country? It's just like ikut Mugabe, Zimbabwe, betul tak? Inilah two alternatif. You in Barisan Nasional yang sudah ada mutiara dalam tangan sendiri, yang boleh membela nasib rakyat, yang akan diberi peluang sekali lagi untuk memerintah negeri ini. Apa sepatutnya menjadi sikap kita? What should be our attitude? So you are the leaders on the ground. I can say with one word: fight all out. Fight with full conviction. Fight with the love for our people to get Sarawak to progress even better. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih kepada Bapak Presiden dan seterusnya.